We leave the ancient walls of Ait Ben Haddou behind and begin our journey into the heart of the Atlas Mountains. Twisting roads, dramatic cliffs, and ever-changing landscapes guide us higher and deeper into Morocco's rugged spine. I miss capturing an epic hike up from Imlil to the little village of Around, arriving at our simple mountain gîte for the night. Maybe the majesty of the Atlas Mountains lured me in to put the camera down and enjoy the moment. I took a few photos so all is not totally lost. Let me tell you, it was cold up there, a stark contrast from the daily heat down below. The next morning we hike back down to Emil and start our journey to Essaouira. This hike down is not the hike we did the day before. This seems like we're walking down a service road, whereas yesterday, it was more of an intense hike with steps and rocks and a steep incline. Before arriving in Essaouira, we make a meaningful stop at the Zarbiat Achbarou Cooperative, a Gîte Adventures-supported initiative focused on empowering local women and preserving centuries-old cultural traditions. Here, women from the community are gaining financial independence through the intricate art of carpet weaving. We sit down with a few of the artisans to hear their powerful stories woven with resilience, creativity, and hope. After witnessing their craft and spirit, we're treated to an incredible homemade breakfast, a true taste of local generosity, before continuing our journey toward the coast.
Take argan oil here, and then you can try the product that we have here. Here it starts from here. I'll wait for a bit here.
Before we arrive in Essaouira, we make one final pit stop at the cooperative Dargan Marjana, a local women's collective, where the magic of argan oil comes to life. From tree to bottle, we get a behind-the-scenes look at this ancient craft passed down through generations.
Green like the olive, like this one. After 2 months, it's going to yellow like this. And finally, when you dry, it takes this color, it's like brown. And when you take this color, it falls from the tree and then it pick it from the ground. And then we bring it here. This is the first step here, the moment here. They separate the shell from the nut. So this is the first step here. The moment you separate the shell from the nut like this. So the shell, this is the shell and this is the nut. The shell we give it to the goats, the animals, they like to eat the shell. The goats, they like to eat everything. And the nut, we use it in the second step. We have to break it to extract the small seed. It's like almond. And from the smallest seed, we make argan oil. Okay, so as you see, the second step here, the moment, she break the nut by the stone to extract the small seed. And from the small seed, we make argan oil. This is the last step from your piece. Okay, so as you see, this is the roasted seed, and the roasted one is for eating. So when the woman roasts the seed, she take a little bit from the seed, and she put it inside this selection machine. And then she turn it like this, until we have this liquid. Okay, and the other woman next to her over there, she take the same liquid and she mix it for 2 hours with some hot water. Because the liquid absorbs the water and give us the oil. And we can extract oil without water. And we know that oil and water, they can't mix together, that's why the oil comes out like this.
We finally arrive in the breezy beach town of Essaouira, where the Atlantic greets us with open arms. The scent of salt water fills the air as we catch our first glimpse of the ocean. Our first stop? The legendary fish market. Bustling, vibrant, and full of character, this is where the heart of Essaouira beats loudest. It's here every day, the market?
Yep.
Every single day?
Yep. They start, so they go at night Yeah.
And then they come out around like 11 a.m. in the morning.
Yeah.
Out from the sea, and they just bring up what they brought.
Ah.
Yeah. By restaurants in Salisbury area.
Tomorrow, if you like to try some fish, the grill is over there. You buy the fish, they grill it for you.
What kind is this one?
Tuna, yellow thing.
That's a yellowfin tuna.
Jeez.
Massive.
If someone gets food on it, you gotta wish for the Leafs to win the cup.
Yeah. Sweet. That's it, bud.
What are those?
That's a moray eel.
What is this thing?
Moray eel?
That is.
Yeah.
Looks like a horseshoe crab, but not really, because a horseshoe crab where we are has a hard back.
These are sand. Aren't they like sand somethings?
We don't eat them. We ship them to Japan. Japan eats a lot of the stuff that we don't eat, like eels.
Your boat as big as your boat?
Oh, hell, now I've got a little 24-foot skiff. I don't know. Now these are commercial boats.
Yeah.
Even the boat that I crew on is only 32 foot, and it's a sailboat.
Yeah.
These people are serious about making a living.
As the sun begins to set, we make our way to dinner, weaving through the lively main square of Essaouira. The energy is electric street performers, the rhythm of drums, the hum of evening life. We arrive at the restaurant just in time for golden hour, the ocean stretching out before us, bathed in the warm glow of the setting sun. The view is absolutely spectacular. As we settle in for dinner, the evening comes alive with the sounds of traditional music, a perfect blend of flavor, culture, and atmosphere to close out our day in Essaouira. The next morning, I wake up early, hoping to catch the sunrise on the beach in Essaouira. The skies are heavy, and a soft rain begins to fall. But then, this happened.
Look at that rainbow.
The clouds begin to part, the light breaks through, and the beach transforms into something magical. Sometimes, the most unexpected moments turn out to be the most unforgettable.
Look at that rainbow. Look at that view. Amazing. Well, welcome to Essaouira, or Essaouira. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right, but it is Sunday, whatever day it is in, I guess, May. I sort of have the day to myself today because people are doing massages and other things, but today is more of like an open day. So I figured I'd take advantage and do a little bit of a vlog because I haven't done much vlogging because A, there's so much going on, and B, I sort of just want to relax and enjoy the moment. But I try to show you guys as much as possible about Morocco, so hopefully this will maybe get you sort of curious about coming yourself because it's a really cool country. There's a lot to see. There's a lot of diversity and old meets new kind of thing, and it's a very cool country. A lot of great people, and yeah, it's been a really good trip. And as usual in Morocco, we always have stray cats and dogs. There's a whole family there. Lots of cats and lots of dogs in Morocco, just roaming around. No idea where they come from. No idea how they survive, but they do because I guess there's a lot of tourists that help them survive. So yeah, that's just what it is. And got this, I guess, on top of this fort, Kasbah, I guess, and this row of cannons, guys, row of cannons. This is probably my favorite, my favorite place so far. It's got the hippie vibe to it. Apparently, it's one of the windiest places in the country, I think. There's this cool little viewpoint here, which I'll show you guys real quick, but it's right there. What a place. Going to get out of here and try to show you guys a little bit more of the old town, or the Medina, because it's pretty cool. It's not too small, it's not too big. You can't really get lost. Like the one in Fez, like you get lost instantly. So I'm going to show you guys a little bit more about Medina. And yeah, Morocco, what can I say, guys? If you're thinking about going to a different kind of country, a different kind of experience, Morocco's definitely up there, that's for sure. It's safe. I've never felt unsafe. And the people are great, the food is great, so what can I say? Morocco, put it on your list. That is Paul Pruz, put it on your list. This is where I had dinner last night. Down here, it had a great view of the ocean. Random cat there, Il Mare. Il Mare, guys, if you like seafood, wasn't terribly expensive. I had the seafood pasta, a couple of drinks. It's about, I don't know, $30 US or something with tip, but Il Mare, guys. Yeah, you can't really complain. Everything's been working out so far. And there's a lot of like photo opportunities in this area. Like you gotta really look around for like, kind of like people poking out of windows like that lady was. It makes for a really cool photo. But you can see that all these like little alleyways here. It's pretty awesome. It definitely gives the feeling like if you're in Portugal, like Lisbon or Porto, for sure.
The Essaouira Medina, also known as Mogador, is one of Morocco's most laid-back and scenic coastal destinations. Unlike the bustling intensity of larger medinas like those in Marrakech or Fez, Essaouira's Medina offers a more relaxed, breezy experience, perfect for leisurely strolls and soaking up the local culture. Designated a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 2001, the Medina is a fine example of an 18th century fortified town, blending European military architecture with North African traditions. Its grid-like layout, unique among Moroccan Medinas, makes it easy to navigate, even for first-time visitors.
The hotel is just down here, but it's definitely picked up in terms of people. And the rain has stopped, which is fantastic. We're walking out of the old town, Medina. The gate is called the Bab. Just trying to educate you guys. Well, the wind has picked up, living up to its name in good old Essaouira, the good old Atlantic Ocean. Essaouira may just be my favorite place on this entire journey. There's something about the ocean breeze, the music in the streets, and the soul of the Medina that's hard to leave behind. But the adventure continues. The next day, we say goodbye to the coast and make our way to our final stop, the Red City, the vibrant city of Marrakech. Join me as I show you Morocco Unveiled.